Philip Salt struck his maiden list 100 as Sussex thumped Kent by 7 wickets with 10 overs to spare to make it 2 wins from 2 in this season's Royal London One Day Cup. Batting first after winning the toss in Beckenham in glorious conditions, Kent made a bright start with Sean Dixon hitting 2 sixes in an opening stand of 60 with Zach Crawley. But both men fell for 30. Crawley legged before in Will Beer's first over, while Dixon gave the leggy his second success thanks to Ben Brown behind the stumps. Chris Jordan struggled at this outground. This 6 struck in what was a 10-ball over. Matt Renshaw then did the same off Danny Briggs on his way to a 48-ball 50. Renshaw looked in very good touch and he went after Briggs again as his partnership with Ollie Robinson grew into something rather meaningful. The Standard added 121 runs when George Garton claimed a big wicket of Robinson for 46, Beer completing the dismissal. Garton then bowled Alex Blake in his next over as the Kent innings, now into its last 10 overs, hit the buffers. Garton was superb and he had figures of 3 for 27 from 7 overs when he got rid of Adam Rouse, Beer with the helping hands once again. Briggs then ran out the dangerous Darren Stevens before Renshaw completed his 100 from his 105th delivery. But Briggs then had him on his way for 109, leaving it to Harry Podmore to try to get the total to beyond 300. But instead they were bowled out for 298, Matt Milnes falling to Mir Hamza for 19, Podmore was stumped off Briggs for 32, and Imran Qayyum was run out by Garton. The Sharks went into the break no doubt filled with confidence. And that confidence was there for all to see as Salt and Luke Wright set about the chase with aplomb. In 9 overs together, the target had been reduced by 56 runs. On came the evergreen Stevens and he struck with his first ball. Milnes with the catch in the deep as Wright departed for 23. But that was merely a blip. In came Laurie Evans and he was soon finding the boundary with ease, while Salt, now playing second fiddle, approached his 50. Evans was out having made 46 from 38 balls, 121 runs on the board after 19 overs. Salt completed his half-century off 54 balls and then went on the attack, spending little time in the 50s and 60s. He had pressed on the accelerator, his foot firmly to the floor now, to see his side cruising to 181 for 2 at the halfway stage. Harry Finch, meanwhile, wasted no time in getting his innings moving. Last year's beaten finalists were soon heading for a 3rd straight defeat in this season's competition. Salt had plenty of time to get to 3 figures. For the first time in white ball cricket, he needed only 90 balls. Finch, however, was matching him shot for shot. Having posted his own 50 of 46 balls, he then set about getting the game finished as quickly as possible. Almost every ball he faced was now being spanked to the boundary. It was scintillating stuff from the 24-year-old. With only 33 runs required from 14 overs, Salt then got back in on the act, his partnership with Finch realising 171 runs in only 19.5 overs. Alas, Finch couldn't see it through as he was bowled by Milnes for 89, but to the last ball of the 40th over, Salt struck his 13th 4 to go with his 6 maximums to end undefeated on 137. In truth, this was a thrashing. A 7-wicket win with 60 balls unused is a very good way to go into a match with Somerset, a team who've now won every game they've played so far this season. That's at Hove on Wednesday.